Hello everyone, Helen here, and I'm back with another not too shabby design team project for you today. And we will be playing with the Deck the Halls card kit for this month, October 2021. I'll be using the Gingerbread Kisses 6x6 paper pad, which is designed by Teresa Russell, as well as the ephemeras. I'm also using two of the stamp sets for the sentiments that I'm showing you there. And I'll be making 4 cards, and 3 of those cards are going to be shaker cards. So it's been a while since I made shaker cards, and those are like my favorite types of cards to make. I just love how playful and whimsical they are, and I thought that these papers and the ephemeras would pair really well with it. Now, I did bring in a cardstock from my stash, and this one is a retired color from Stampin' Up called Tempting Turquoise, I believe. So I picked a turquoise color to mimic the blue in the pattern paper, and then I picked lovely lipstick from Stampin' Up as well to stamp my sentiment "'Tis the Season." And I really love the little tiny sentiments that came with this stamp set, which is from, let me see here, the stamp set is called Merry Mugs, and these little stamps can fit inside the mugs as well. And so I decided to play with the ephemera because I really love the gingerbread, and I popped the gingerbread cup up to kind of give my card dimension. And now I'm just going to bring in some jewels, and I'll be using 3 of them, and I'm going to scatter them right around where my sentiment is, and this will pretty much finish up the card. Now, I did make 4 cards like I said before, and 3 of those cards will be, I'm sorry, not 3, 2 of those cards will be shaker cards. So that finishes up card 1. Now on to card 2. Now this one, I wanted to frame the paper. Like this one right here is my favorite paper from the kit. I just love the cute gingerbread men, and I kind of just wanted to make a playful card using the shakers from my stash. Now I wanted to heat emboss one of the sentiments from the Gingerbread Kisses stamp set, and this one says Christmas Wishes Gingerbread Kisses, and I'll be heat embossing that with some white embossing powder. Now it is important that you do use acetate that is thick. I usually use or buy acetate from Stampin' Up because their acetate is thick. I'll try to leave the thickness of it if I see it like on their packaging down below. Like right now as I'm doing the voiceover, I'm really not sure. And also when I'm heat embossing this, I'm making sure that I heated my heat tool up for maybe like a minute, so then when I get it on my acetate, it's not, blowing hot air on the acetate, because I really didn't want it to melt. And it's also important that you do use a powder tool so that the powder doesn't stick to your acetate as much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some foam tape around this, and I was really pleased with how the embossing turned out. And I'm using 2 different sizes here. Now these are foam tapes that my mom got me from the dollar store, and I've been using them a lot. I'm trying to use them all up just so I can make more room in my drawer. And so here I'm just taking some snowflakes for my stash, and I wanted to add little fun sequins in this, and then some greens and blues, and these are satin sequins, and I believe these are from Pretty Pink Posh. And then these ones I believe are like for Martha Stewart, and I'm just using like hearts, and I chose a pink iridescent sequin, some clear and blues, just to kind of match the paper. And then after this, I'm gonna bring in some clear seed beads, and I really love mixing like shaker mixes, if that makes any sense. It's so much fun. Creating my own mixes is just so satisfying. So I'm trying to be careful here because I have a tendency to kind of like get my nail stuck on the sticky side of the foam tape. So I'm trying to be careful not to do that. And then here I'm just dusting my second acetate sheet just so the sequins can move freely. And as you can see there, they're moving nicely. And then I'm just going to add some more adhesive to that, and then I'm going to center that on my card base, and that finishes up the card. Now if you want to dress this up more, you can color two of the gingerbread men and just put it at the bottom, and I might do that later on because it kind of looks a little lonely there. So for the third card, this one is not a shaker card, and I also wanted to show you guys that just by die cutting circles or ovals, it really makes a big difference in your cards as well. And so I haven't played with my ovals and my circles lately, and it's really like a staple in my craft room. I keep this close at hand next to me because I do love the scallop of this, and it's just, it really changes the look of your cards when you're running out of ideas or just looking at like how you can enhance your cards. I think different shapes really helps. And these are from Stampin' Up, and I've had these for a very long time, but there's a lot of other companies out there that do sell, you know, the ovals, and of course, you know, the matching scallop to go with it. So I know Sunny Studios has it, as well as Simon Says Stamp or L'Enfant or whatever like that. But these are the ones that I've had from Stampin' Up. Now I know they did discontinue a lot of these. They only have the circle left. So I did center my oval, and then I added that little, it looks like a chain, but it's like a paper chain in the center, because if I had only left it pink, I felt like it looked a little too plain. So I kind of wanted to break that down, and so I placed that ephemera there in the center, and then I decorated these with some of the pretty pink, I mean not pretty pink, pink fresh studio jewels. Now this is another shaker card, and while I'm assembling this, I wanted to talk about Jaime's new release, and it is called Deck the Halls. Now as I'm doing this voiceover today, which is Tuesday, it is still available, and I will also link to the paper and as well as the uh, stamp sets if it's available individually. I know that the papers are still available, but I did not see the stamp set, so I'll try to link to what's available as best as I can. And if you haven't signed up to her kit, make sure you do. They sell out very quickly. And so, and you will not be disappointed because it's very high quality and it's always something like super cute. So if you're into the cutesy and if you like ephemera, if you like paper, then this is the kit for you. So with this kit, I chose a circle. Like I just cut the circle from the center of this pattern paper, and then I turned it over so that I don't waste that other circle, and it really complemented the other side. And that's one thing great about Not Too Shabby's pattern paper. Teresa does such a wonderful job designing these papers. And if you don't know Teresa, she's Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. I'll leave her channel link down below as well. And she designs Jaime's papers and ephemera, and they're always so beautiful and well thought out, and I really love her work. So here I'm just using some of the sequins that I've saved up from Jaime. Like she'll give you a free gift. Sometimes she'll give you sequins, little mini sequins packs. So these are just some of the ones I've hoarded, and I decided I'm going to use it because it matches the papers really well. And again, here I'm trying to be careful, and as you can see, like my nails are getting stuck to the foam, and I'm just like, oh gosh, you know, there's got to be a better way not to get my fingers stuck on this. And then I'm just putting the another acetate right behind it. And if you don't know already, this is a trick I learned from my friend here on YouTube. Her name is Cheryl, and her channel, I'll link that down below as well. I think it's oh gosh, My Saturday Creations. but don't quote me on that. But she likes to put acetate right behind her shaker, so then when she centers it on her card, it doesn't fall out. So I think that is like super genius. It makes my life easier because if you're one who loves making shaker cards, then this is like a game changer. So now that, oh, I forgot to mention. So the border there that you see, I cut that out with the scallop bigger than the circle that I cut it out with. And then I took another circle to cut out the center so then I can have that scallop border. And then I just stamp Merry Christmas in the center and that finishes up the card. Well, this completes the process video and I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know which card was your favorite. I absolutely love reading all of your comments. And don't forget to visit Jaime's shop. I will leave a 10% off coupon down below and take advantage of it. I'll see you guys on my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.